Good morning, South Elgin, and the rest of you guys tuning in. Today is November 11th, 2019, and we're here in the gymnasium here at South Elgin High School for our annual Veterans Day celebration.
I'm Tara Kanishi, and I'm joined by Daryl Barnes, Neha Mattel, and Sean Archer-Quilley. Thank you for tuning in to this live edition of Storm News 27.
Huh? Huh? Why do you tell us 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Oh, we haven't started yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
My heart.
Feel this.
That was good, though. That was good.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Morning, South Elgin, and the rest of you guys tuning in. Today is November 11th, 2019, and we're here in the gymnasium of South Elgin High School for our annual Veterans Day celebration.
I'm Tara Kanishi, and I'm joined here by Daryl Barnes, Neha Mattel, and Sean Archer-Quilley. Thank you for tuning in to this live edition of Storm News 27.
We would like to start off by acknowledging the local organizations that we have partnered with this year who have made this day possible and a success. Start off by acknowledging the local organizations that we have partnered with this year who have made this day possible and a success.
Thanks to Veterans Voices from the Gilborn Library, we have 15 honored veterans who will speak and answer questions at South Elgin High School today.
This year, South Elgin High School will be sending over 3,000 holiday crafts alongside food items to currently deployed military members to support, in courtesy of Operation Support Our Troops.
True Patriots Care and Officer Jim Creighton were kind enough to donate service flags for our main entrance, American flags for our entryway and our ceremony, and other items, including a podium for our Veterans Day celebration.
American Legion Rogers Post 57 will be honored at our ceremony today and offer students with Q&A and guest speakers.
Every day here at South Elgin High School, we hear morning announcements, and today is no exception. Ever wonder who does these announcements? Today we have Tara and Danielle Kucharski to give you today's announcements and the pledge.
Good morning, South Elgin High School. Today is Monday, November 11th, 2019. Donate Change for Hunger campaign, sponsored by Speak, Storm Peers Engaged in Acts of Kindness. Be sure to stop by our table in the Commons on Friday. For every dollar collected, Food for Greater Elgin can acquire $8 worth of nutritious food for community members in need.
Our broadcast will begin momentarily once we get the cue from our Beacon Academy.
Asking the students and the staff members what Veterans Day meant to them. Let's take a look at that.
What is going on?
We're going to keep asking white kids because apparently they don't care about time management. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
That's a great question.
What is Veterans Day?
I don't know. We get a day off of school.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know.
God, no, Daryl, you can't ask me this. No, not.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. Serve. I don't know.
Have the bands play the national anthem, or rather with the choir singing the national anthem, just right here in a second. All right, well,
us the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's yours.
I pledge allegiance to which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. My name is Brian Moran, and I am honored to be the principal here at South Elgin High School, and welcome all of you to our Veterans Day Assembly 2019. We are here today to honor our veterans. We're here to remember their achievements, their courage, and their dedication, and to say thank you for their sacrifices. I would like to extend a special welcome to all of the veterans and their family members here today. On this Veterans Day, I hope all of us recognizes that we are all deeply, can you hear me? On this Veterans Day, I hope that each of us recognizes that we are all deeply indebted to those who have honorably served our country and defended our freedoms. As we reflect upon their sacrifices, we must continue to acknowledge their heroic acts to ensure their legacy lives on for years to come. As we approach the holiday season, we need to be thankful for what we have. We need to be thankful for the freedom that we have. We need to understand and be reminded that freedom is not free. Ask any veteran seated here next to me today. There is a price for freedom. Thank you all veterans for your service. You have truly shown us all what it means to belong to the land of the free and the home of the brave. At this time, I would like to introduce three of our students who will introduce our honored guests here this morning. Please welcome to the stage or the microphone Isabella D., Alicio Corona, and Catherine Boyce.
Good morning. My name is Catherine Boyce,
And my name is Alicio Corona.
and we are honored to present to you today a fraction of the brave souls who have sacrificed so much to protect and ensure the freedom of our country. Whether they had nothing to lose or everything to lose, they put the safety of others above their own and left their lives behind to provide the luxury of liberty to those who are not capable of securing it themselves. That is why it is our privilege to introduce to you those who have fought for your freedom.
As students of the new generation and successors of the future, today we thank you all for your commitment, bravery, humility, and unconditional selflessness. We are blessed to have people like you looking after our citizens and protecting the rights of us all. Nothing can ever express the gratitude we feel and the admiration we hold, but on this day, we celebrate you. Thank you for your time and care, and thank you for your sacrifice.
Veterans, please stand when your name is read.
Mike Thornton, U.S. Army, 1990 to 1997.
Greg Myers, U.S. Army, 1981 to 1987.
Scott Haykamp, U.S. Army, 1987 to 1994.
Dan Peacock, U.S. Army, 1995 to 1999.
Pat Slattery, U.S. Marine Corps and U.S. Air Force Reserves, 1987 to 2017.
Mary Wiam, U.S. Army, 1973 to 1976.
Paul Holm, U.S. Army, 1976 to 1982.
Elizabeth Vasquez, U.S. Navy, 2002 to 2007.
Ray Viam, U.S. Navy, 1978 to 1982.
Kaylee Boston, Illinois Army National Guard, 2016 to present.
Jasper Boston, Illinois Army National Guard, 2015 to present.
Brian Sajart, U.S. Army, 1968 to 1969.
Lane White, U.S. Marine Corps, 1993 to 2001.
Marcella Laughlin.
Emil Patil, U.S. Army.
Brian McClure, U.S. Navy.
Frederick Redeker, U.S. Army, 1962 to 1964.
Jim Cretin, United States Marine Corps, 1999 to 2003.
Christopher Volkman, U.S. Air Force, 2000 to present day.
Ken Turnberg, U.S. Army, 1962 to 1964.
Jay Kazminski, U.S. Army, 2001 to present day.
Tom Johnson.
Bob Getz.
Ryan Hogue.
Tom Kausert.
Lee Ellington.
Ken Ebner.
Tom Solar.
Ed Berthold.
Bill Baker.
Dennis McClure.
Gil Acosta.
Mike Tinling, Navy.
Bud Shore, Army.
Tom Jackson, Army.
Bill Lowe, Army.
Carol Fowler, Marine.
Arnie Marks, Army. In addition, we would like to thank our student flag bearers today. All representatives of this group are current South Elgin High School students who have veteran parents, who have recently enlisted, or who have successfully completed the ASVAB, Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, on November 7th, 2019.
Dylan Bernal. Jackson Duncan. Megan Dunn. Maddie Freitag. Brendan Guy. Tony Hers. Colin Holmes. Bryce Jungers. Dominico Schluter. Samantha Bodzoich. Jonathan Lofel. Brian Rasmussen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your service. And now, Mr. Dobik will lead the band as they play Stars and Stripes Forever.
Good morning again. How about one more round of applause for our choir this morning and for our band. Again, I would like to thank all veterans here today for your service. It means a lot to have you part of this day, and thank you probably isn't enough, but it's nice to be able to reflect on November 11th every year and be able to say thank you. And in our minds and hearts, we need to do this every day. A special thank you to the Beacon Academy for the broadcast today, and to Mrs. Langloy and Mrs. Freetag for coordinating today's events. Storm students and staff, please proudly wear the name tag of the veteran or veterans you are honoring today and continue to commemorate this important day. Ladies and gentlemen, could we all please stand as we close our ceremony with the presentation of taps performed by Junior Joshua Peskuski.
And actually, we still work on the band, so we're gonna take the And now I believe the end of the band's performance here at our Veterans Day celebration 2014. But now you guys a while actually last year how we went around the halls and we asked students and staff members to them to change Veterans Day celebration and we asked the veterans and their family members the same question.
Let's go check it out.
What does Veterans Day mean to you having served?
It's an opportunity for everyone to recognize the people that served under oftentimes very difficult circumstances.
Honoring the people that went to World War I World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and Iran and Iraq, and all the wars that we've been into.
Veterans Day, to me, is honoring all the troops. Every war we've ever been in since the beginning of this country.
Freedom, a country of democracy.
Well, it's a long history of people who have given their lives, their limbs, and things of nature that, are called upon to do things that they would never thought they could do. It's a very, very honorable thing to do, and it can cost your life.
Well, my husband was very proud, and so much.
I always find it interesting to see other people's views on different subjects, but maybe hearing the veterans and the widows' interpretation will help students here at South Elgin see Veterans Day from a different perspective.
Here's Susanna Laffa with a special Veterans Day package.
Yeah.
You could go.
Oh, in addition to that, you should also verbally thank any veterans that you know. And if you don't know any, then you can always go up to any of the staff members who served here at South Elgin.
I would personally like to thank my grandpa, who was a military police in Vietnam.
Personally, I would also like to thank my great-grandpa, who fought in the World War II in the Filipino Army.
And like them, I would like to personally thank all the veterans that were here at the celebration today and at the Veterans Day celebration in downtown Elgin last Wednesday.
Let's not forget once again to thank all of our community members and organizations who participated to make this happen today.
Honestly, it's quite crazy to see how many people you don't know. Like, there's a bunch of teachers here that I personally did not know was a veteran, so it's quite crazy to see.
Mm-hmm. It's always great to see who served time because we often just overlook it and don't think about someone. Like Kaylee Boston, she was in the band just a couple of years ago when we were freshmen, and now she's over and she's serving time, and I think that's great.
Yep, that's amazing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the band actually went to the place that Daryl went to, and when we played a song, a bunch of the veterans stood up for when their song played, and I believe it was the Veterans Day song that represented all the different kinds of people in the Army. It was quite amazing to see.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like that's time to wrap things up here in the 2019 Veterans Day celebration.
From all of us here at Storm News 27, we would like to thank all of the veterans in this school and outside of it.
Thank you all for your service, and for everyone at South Elgin, have a wonderful day.